All right, guys, let's continue on with Gaius Julius Caesar's commentaries on the Gallic War. This is entry number 5. Entry number 5. After his death, speaking about Orgetorix, the Helvetii nevertheless attempt to do that which they had resolved on, namely, to go forth from their territories. So they still wanted Gaul just like Orgetex did. That's what he's saying. That's what Julius Caesar is. It's kind of like a historian right here. When they thought that they were at length prepared for this undertaking, they set fire to all their towns, in number about 12, to their villages about 400. So they had like they had a lot of villages and 12 big cities, and to the private dwellings that remained. They burn up all the corn, except what they intend to carry with them, that after destroying the hope of a return home, kind of like that burn the boats idea, they might be the more ready for undergoing all dangers. It's like a strategic thing, like burn the boats. They order everyone to carry forth from home for himself provisions for 3 months, ready ground. They persuade the Raraci and the Tulingi and the Latobrigi, their neighbors, to adopt the same plan. So their alliances, their neighbors. And after burning down their towns and villages, to set out with them. And they admit to their party and unite to themselves as confederates the Boi, Boii. And they admit to their party and unite to themselves as confederates the Boi, who had dwelt on the other side of the Rhine and had crossed over into the Norican territory and assaulted Norea. So partners, they admit to their party. So those the Ruraci, Tilingi, and Laboratory, their neighbors, they are calling them to adopt the same plan after burning down their towns and villages to set out with them. And so they do. They admit to their party. They allow them to come in, and they just come together. They unite themselves as confederates, the Boi. So the Valvetti or the Helvetii are on the move, and they've teamed up with a couple of the people of the neighbors, and yeah. So now the Boi, and they team up, just kind of what they're teaming up with, and the Boi are these people who are already on the move, and they've already assaulted some other people, the Norea, Noreia. So that was entry number 7. So they kill Orgetex for conspiring to take over, and but they're still trying to take over Gaul themselves. So